I don't need no man.
Hey there, good man fam. Now, most of you probably know the person in this video about whom we're going to be speaking. But this is going to be a really interesting video because nobody has actually really asked her, at least not many people, if anybody, who she is as far as on this scale of traditional and modern quote unquote women. But again, they get it wrong because those aren't the only two scales. There are traditional women, and modern females. So we're going to look at this person and we're going to determine which one of these categories in which she actually fits.
I'm going to change Drake.
How come, what makes, I know some of our opinions differ, but, how come you think like this? What?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Why do you think like that?
Why do I think that cheating is natural to men? Because 8,000 years ago, 17 women reproduced for every one man. So I think it's actually really common for them and natural for them to be non-monogamous. I'm not saying that every guy is going to cheat on you. I don't believe that. But what I do believe is that women go after the men that will cheat. And then they cry about it later, and I just don't have a lot of sympathy. If you're going after the top 20% of men, if you're going after basketball players, entertainers, rappers, and you're gonna cry later that you got cheated on, I got no surprise. Yeah, or even the top 5% of men. It's like these men have worked their whole lives to get to a certain point. Yeah. You weren't with them when they were broke, and now you walk in and say, "Oh, be faithful to me." Why would he?
Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny that the individual who we know is most definitely a modern female in this scenario is sitting up here asking the other person, why is it that she thinks like this? Well, I'm going to tell you why she thinks like this, ma'am. Because she's one of the few people, whether you like her or not, who actually decided, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to look and see what it is about which men have been speaking for all of these years. Because if all of these men are screaming something to the top of their digital lungs, then we should probably go see about what it is they're screaming. She did that and then came back and was like, wow, I didn't realize females were this delusional. I didn't realize that we were this out of pocket, out of control. So she started explaining this to other females. And what happened? She caught the same backlash that men do. That's what happened. So when she comes on podcasts and she explains the same thing that men have been trying to explain for years, what do these modern females do? They attack her like she's a man. And why is this? We all know why it is. Because anything that puts men in a positive light and puts females in a negative light, females are going to attack. It's crazy because you can literally say the exact same thing about a male that you say about a female, and they will praise it for the female and then admonish it for the male. It's crazy. But in this particular instance, men have one thing where it's a benefit to us and not to females. Dang near everything else is a benefit to females, not males. And what thing is that? It's actually being able to sleep around. Everybody understands this. The problem is modern females, like this one on the couch, don't like it. And because they don't like it, they attack it. That's how this works. They don't give a care that it's another female. They're going to attack it because she's saying the thing that they don't like. And that's that men actually want other females. That's just what it is. It's not that men are being disrespectful to females in some type of way. No, it's male nature. And any male who tells you it's not, they're on some bull crap. Think about this. Why is it that you have pastors who dedicate their life to God out here sleeping with congregation members and they're married? Why is that? These are the people who are supposed to have the highest moral character, right? Yet even they fall short. Why? Because it's in their actual physical male nature. That's just what it is. Somebody said this, and it's just always funny to me when I think about it. Yeah, you say this man won't sleep with other females when he's with you, right? Okay, give that guy $1 million, give him a blue check on Instagram, and give him a luxury car, and then see what happens. See if he's going to be the same guy who doesn't sleep with other females. Get the freak out of here. In an instant, he's going to be sleeping with models. Why? Because of that old adage, men are only as faithful as their options. Why? Because it's built inside of men to sleep with other females. And males who say that's not the case, you really need to stop lying. You really do. Because we understand this is what it is. Now, you can try your best to hold on to that and cage it. You can do that. There are lions that are caged at zoos. Yes, you can do that. But eventually what happens? Somebody comes into the cage and that lion's hunting nature takes over. And then boom, the crowd is screaming. Next thing you know, there are cameras there and they're euthanizing the lion because he did what he naturally would do in the wild. But you have him caged up. And females would be like, I can't believe you did this. And the male is like, yo, it's just in me. It's just what it is. You just need to control yourself. You mean I need to control my testosterone? Yes. Okay, then control your estrogen. What do you mean? All that emotional stuff? No, you need to control that. Stop being emotional. No, just stop. Because evidently, we can just control our hormones in any way we want to. Any form or facet. Right? Oh, wait. So it's okay for you to do what you do based on your hormones, but somehow it's not okay for men to do what men do based on theirs? Yeah, interesting. So we have a modern female on the couch. We know this. But in what category would you put Pearl? Tell me in the comment section, because this is going to be interesting.